right. Oh, controller doesn't work. Looks like we're using keyboard. When I play around a Left 4 Dead 2 with trusted people. Yeah, Left 4 Dead 2 could be fun too. I haven't played Left 4 Dead in a long time. I'll for sure play the intro. Okay, game options with F1. F12 to reset the game. Escape for accessing menu and inventory. So F1 and escape seem to be our main go-to controls here. Left 4 Dead 2 might be fun. The only downside of Left 4 Dead 2 is I suck at it. But that could be fun. How many people have Left 4 Dead? My name is Aaron Bruce, son of Malcolm Bruce and rightful heir to Dunshield House. I've recently discovered that my tyrant of a father intends to disinherit me in favor of my deranged younger sister. My relationship with my family is strained, to say the least. I've decided that the time has come for my sister to be removed from this ghastly equation. I intend to put her out of her misery. Unfortunately, my sister never leaves the confines of Dunshield House, which makes the matter more complicated. I have not visited the family home in quite some time. I can't bear to be in that hellhole for long. However, my presence on the night of my father's 50th birthday will cause no suspicion. I must choose the timing and method of the deed very carefully. The night is the night. I go when it is done. The bell invites me. What a crazy concept for a game. Like just like the crazy setting for it. Bloody hell, George. Who's been responsible for maintaining the gardens? Used to be Big Jack Willis, sir. He's been dead almost a year now. I do a little here and there. Can't do much on account of my bad back, though. My sister hasn't offered to help you, then? But Jennifer isn't really the outdoor type, sir. I know, George. It was a joke. Very funny, sir. Let's go inside before the ocean comes to Dunshield. I don't have control of my character yet. This is quite the intense cinematic. Converse with your relatives and search the house for useful objects. Objects are divided into two categories, items of evidence and weapons. You'll only be allowed to pick up 2 objects from around the house before dinner commences, so choose wisely. After dinner, you'll have the chance to plant an item of evidence if you wish, and then commit the murder. There are many ways to do the deed, but only the cunning will succeed. Oh my god, this is crazy. Gonna do a couple chores, alrighty. Good evening, Master Aaron. May I take your coat? Only if I can take your dress? Jesus. No, I think I'll keep my coat. Are you sure, Mr. Aaron? It looks soaked through. Quite sure. You're new, aren't you? Sophia's my name. I recognize you from your pictures, Mr. Aaron. I'm not new exactly. I've been employed by your family for almost a year. It's just that you've never visited before. My work keeps me very busy, unfortunately. I understand. I've been away from my family a lot since I started this job. Well, you're here now, and I'm sure you're eager to meet with the others. Your father's in the library on your left, and your mother's in the parlor, which is on your right. Your sister's upstairs in her room, I think. Thank you for your help, Sophia. You're very welcome, Mr. Aaron. I'll be in the kitchen preparing dinner. I'll sound the bell when dinner is served. I don't want to shed any, suspicion on myself. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's a tile-by-tile thing. I'm pretty sure this was made in RPG Maker. Wow. I like the grainy aesthetic. This is wild. A golden candlestick. You can use the mouse to click areas and things? Okay. Oh, the smell of roast beef. Nothing notable about this barrel. Whoops. Okay, hang on. So we've got rat poison and candlestick. What are you guys thinking? I would run a poll, but maybe you guys should just tell me what you guys think I should be grabbing of those things. There's a kitchen knife. So we got candlestick, kitchen knife, rat poison. Can I use that baguette? Oh, that's a shame. Is there something I can do for you? All these lewd fucking things you can say to her. Won't be long. I'm preparing your father's favorite. I want to make sure it's cooked perfectly. Alright. Nope, oh, don't touch that. What about this? Oh, don't touch that either. Okay. Alright, so we've got a knife, a candlestick, we've got a, rat poison. The rat poison's kind of tempting. You can try and poison her, her meal. Now is not the time to be lounging around. Okay, so there's fuck all in this room. Oh! Oh, we're having a flashback. I don't know.
Of course you do. Use that head for once, boy.
Great Uncle Thomas?
Oh, what initials do you see on that silverware?
CB.
What kind of half-wit spells Thomas with a C?
I don't know.
Well, I do. It's the kind of half-wit that's standing next to me. Now, which of your ancestors owned that silver chalice? If you get this one wrong, there will be serious consequences, boy.
Jesus. I'll say one thing for my father. His style of parenting has always been consistent. Interesting. Getting flashbacks. They really put some detail into this. Rusty old gramophone. I see you made it, Taryn. Forgive me if I don't stand. Your mere presence has almost given me a heart attack. Hello, Mother. Please sit down if you want to talk properly. I don't want to crane my neck looking up at you. This over here. Diary. Finally managed to make it up here for a visit. I'm taking some responsibility for any stress that my behavior has caused. Oh, she's skeptical. I guess, I don't want things to be suspicious, so maybe I'll... What disease is she invented now? Okay. Doing or not doing certain things affects the outcome. Interesting. A thick length of rope. Okay, alright, so we've got rope, rat poison, a knife, candlestick. Alright, a lot of options, holy crap. We got the wine cellar. The billiard cue, that would, you'd really have to beat the shit out of someone with a billiard cue. That would be way too time consuming. Wait, so you can frame people, I guess? Because it said you can pick up evidence, right? A broken mirror. The maid's been hiding it after accidentally breaking it. Jesus. Okay. So we've got a broken mirror as well. Jesus, there's a lot of weapons with which to kill a person. Oh, hello, sir. What can I do for you? I'm quite distressed about something. I do? Well, I'm sure it's nothing you should trouble yourself with, sir. Come on now, George. We've known each other many years. If something was troubling you, I want to hear it. If you insist, sir. Ever since the new maid arrived, I feel like I'm being nudged towards early retirement. She's obviously been trained to become the new housekeeper. She's taking over my responsibilities one by one. I've tried discussing the matter with your mother, but it's no use. She hasn't been herself lately either. Please don't trouble yourself about it. What way is she not herself? Ever since your sister's condition has become worse, your mother's become rather cold and withdrawn. Your sister's gone through difficult spells before, but it has never affected your mother quite like this. There's a darkness there that I have not seen in her before. Oh shit. Darkness. He's not willing to communicate further. Okay, alright. So we've got the mirror. I'm thinking the rat poison is the hardest to trace so far, right? Unless we really just want to bludgeon our sister to death. Have we found Tim Curry yet? I've never seen Clue. That's another one I've been meaning to see for quite some time. You enter the surreal atmosphere of your sister's room. Mirrors of various sizes cover the wall, creating the eerie illusion of a crowded space. Why did you have fucking mirrors everywhere? I see. So using a mirror to kill her really would be. Sure. I'm gonna steal my sister's undergarments. Or, well, do I want to? Takes a rat to smell a rat. Oh god, she tortured and killed his rat. Okay. Alright. Panties equal evidence, same with the diary. Oh, fencing sword. Holy shit. Take her out with a sword. That's badass. Alright, so that's basically everything. That's the house, right? Okay, so... here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna steal my sister's... underwear. And I'm going to hide them in the room of... the maid that that the old housekeeper doesn't like. Is that a thing you can do? No, maybe not. How do you... Oh, you gotta plant evidence later. Okay. Alright, so... I guess, Oh, what do you guys think? I'm tempted to do the, get a chance to flee the scene and get an alibi. Dinner triggers once you have one evidence and one weapon. Okay, alright. So, yeah, what do you guys think? What weapon should I choose? We've got a fencing sword, a fucking pool cue, rat poison, a knife, candlestick, rope. Did I miss any? What do you guys think? I think if I could put rat poison in the food, that would be a lot of fun. Oh, that's the exit. Wait, I thought this was where I came in. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, this is the room with my dad in it. Arts and culture, British history. Hefty tome of family history. Father's best friend. Cruel leather toss. Used to be... Oh, it's like a leather switch? Huh. You find the shotgun? Nope. Hello, father. Your father remains silent for several moments, and a chill seems to pass through the library. When he finally speaks, it's in a quiet and bitter tone.
You told me you never enter this house again, boy. Why are you here?
It's obvious why I'm here. I want to put all that unpleasantness behind us and wish you a happy 50th.
Happy? You honestly think this is a happy day for me? Another day when I can watch my life's work crumble into nothing? Another day to see our bloodline slit its own throat? You know how to make me happy? Move back to Dunshield. Take your proper place and do your damn duty.
Yeah, just put my sister away. Refuse to suffer your daily insults. I want my sister to be put in care where she belongs.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, you obnoxious little shit? Selling out your own blood?
Jesus. Or was a snide little weasel. Holy fuck. Dude's dad sucks. Should just kill the whole family. I'm gonna try and poison food with rat poison. I think that would be a cool way to go. I don't remember where it is. It's like on top of a... top of something. In the kitchen, maybe? I don't even know where the kitchen is. I just assumed downstairs, but... No, it's off the dining room. This makes sense. This is all coming together. We got this. Alright, let's grab ourselves some rat poison here. Oh my gosh. This game's crazy. Dinner is served. Sophia, could you come here a moment? Yes, ma'am? Pour me some more wine. Yes, ma'am. But, madam... Oh, what is it, George? I must protest. It has always been my duty to pour the wine at dinner. Oh, well, I don't want to cause any trouble. Nonsense. What does it matter, George? Stop being overly pedantic. But I... Do you let the staff speak to you like that? Jesus. He just wants to look down your dress? Holy crap. These are fucked. Yeah, let him pour the wine.
You stay out of it, boy. If your mother wants the girl to pour the damn wine, then the girl will pour the damn wine.
Good God, this whole family sucks. These are all awful, awful people. Hang on a second. We're going to stash that for a sec to fire off the Stream Raiders battle. Nice, super easy one. And I'll give everyone maximum rewards. Oro gets the extra scroll, and then we got a boss battle. So this one's actually going to be pretty tough. Destroying this giant super eye thing is kind of necessary, because otherwise it heals the actual boss, like, constantly. The Orc Slayer is pretty hardcore. I'm gonna drop one of them. Boom, there we go. Alright, so everyone's complimenting the new girl. So very, very good to me. Oh yeah, just calling out that they're flirting on each other. Very important, important occasion. Now is the time to quickly plant any items of evidence you have. To do so, simply enter the desired room and select the item in your inventory. Okay, so you just go to the room and plant the item. Okay, so we're gonna go... frame the new maid. Epic stack. And then what do I do to, like, once I'm done? Can I go, like, into the kitchen and use the rat poison or something? Go to the drawing room. Oh, of course, of course. Wasn't paying enough attention. Is this the drawing room? Oh. Of course, that's the parlor. Is this the drawing room? Okay, that's the library. Okay, alright. I'm liking this game of 20 questions here. Is this the drawing room? Sure, let's do it. just talk to her? Sprinkled over the cakes. Oh, I've got a certain amount of time. Where should I be hanging out? Wait, one of these is my room, right? Oh, leave the house? Oh. Wow. This game's insane. Good evening, everyone. I'm Chief Inspector Winston Lewis. I understand that this is a difficult time for your family.
Damn right it is. I want to know what you're doing wasting time in here while my daughter's killer is still out there.
Well, Mr. Bruce, we found no evidence of forced entry, and nobody was seen entering or leaving the house. It would seem entirely possible, then, that the killer is in this room. Oh, no. That seems highly unlikely. Perhaps it is. However, in order to follow protocol, I will have to interview each of you in turn. Activate your sister. Mrs. Bruce, would you like to meet me in the library first? Oh, snap. He's grilling everyone. The interview. Thank you for joining me in here, Mr. Bruce. I'm sure this won't take long. Before we begin, I'll need to search your person. Best to get these formalities out of the way. Is this really necessary?
I'm afraid, sir.
Turn around, please. Now that's out of the way, let's move on to the interview. As you know, I've already spoken to everyone else who was present in your house at the time of your sister's death. We've also now completed our initial search of the house, but we'll get to that later. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? Let's run through your activities. The maid says you and the butler arrived shortly after 7 and she greeted you at the door. She told me you refused to give her your coat, and she found that quite peculiar. Oh man, maybe I should have given up my coat. Yeah, I wanted to keep my shit with me. I suppose that's reasonable. Let's move on. Later you went to speak with the maid again, which is curious. Why did you decide to visit the kitchen? I did chat with her about when dinner would be ready. That makes sense. Later on, you had a conversation with your mother in the parlor. She told me you were unusually cordial, something about wanting to apologize and make amends. Yeah, I just wanted to avoid an argument. At that time, your mother brought up the subject of your sister's health, and you seemed quite unconcerned about it. All my life I've been hearing about her condition. It gets rather tiresome. I see. Still a bit uncaring of you. When did you see your father in the library? I understand your conversation became quite heated. You say he has a violent temper? Oh shit, yeah. You discussed the prospect of your moving back to Dunshield. You said you would only move back if your sister was placed in a psychiatric care. You may be right. However, you seem to be the only one who felt that way. Let's discuss your conversation with the butler. You spoke about your mother's recent moods, yes? Yeah, I was worried. It was a tough time. Interesting. You speak to your sister before dinner? Oh, did I? Man, this is sketchy. Yeah, I went to Durham to see her. Spoke about her condition. Did she seem distressed to you? Yeah, she wasn't in a good place. We went to events that took place during dinner. I understand there was an argument involving the butler. You felt he was being treated unfairly. Indeed, it was good of you to do so, Mr. Bruce. At one point you made the accusation that the maid and your sister were in some sort of inappropriate relationship. Oh yeah, absolutely. You believe your sister was in a lesbian relationship with the maid? Oh fuck yeah. I need to ascertain your location at the time of your sister's death. Where were you? I was in the guest bedroom. Search did not turn up any items which gave me cause to suspect anyone in particular. I am curious about the murder weapon. The poison had been sprinkled upon some cakes which the maid had prepared. However, you must have passed through the pantry in order to speak to the maid in the kitchen. Of course, your sister may have done this herself if it was suicide. To be completely honest with you now, while some of your behavior this evening has been peculiar, I can find no cause for any significant suspicion. While there's some suspicion regarding your father, I don't currently regard him as a serious suspect. I also think the evidence surrounding the maid might be worth another look. I don't think your mother did this. The possibility of suicide must be considered, although I'm unconvinced. Don't leave town. Funky. I wonder if I got away with it. Although the inspector harbored suspicions about you, you were not brought in for further questioning. Sophie the maid was taken in for questioning and initially became the prime suspect, but it was determined that there was not sufficient evidence to lead to an arrest. You had gotten away with the murder, it seemed. However, you had not given them sufficient reason to suspect anyone else either, and your father harbored suspicions of his own. You were surprised to see his obituary in a national newspaper and horrified to learn that he had given his estate and possessions to a trust organization. Oof. Rip. Committed this act for nothing. Well, I didn't get caught, but I didn't get the inheritance. What a shame. I can see the appeal of that game. Playing it and replaying it, trying to get a better ending. That was kind of neat.